Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today is the day that I am doing the chicken, bacon and rice tutorial. The one and only chicken, bacon, rice tutorial. I've got all the ingredients here, my brother's here, he's also going to be helping me. But yeah guys, so before I get into this, I just want to say that this is for one person. What you're watching serves one person, so if you've got two people, just double the quantities and all of that. It's not really, I don't really have measurements for stuff like this, but you guys will get the gist of exactly what I'm doing. So, start off, what you need is one chicken breast, one person, one chicken breast. You need butter, you need basmati rice. I usually use whole grain, but for the sake of time, I've got white rice because it cooks in 10 minutes. You need the bacon, you need the mild chili powder, unless you're a man, you can take your spice, get hot, but you need mild chili powder, onion, salt, and basil, and then you obviously need something to cook the rice in and something to cook the chicken in. Alright, to start this off, what you want to do is you want to get the rice, and for servings of rice, if you don't know how to do servings of rice, one person is 2 handfuls of rice. What the cunt? Shit! That was meant to happen. Cut. Right, so like I said, 2 handfuls of rice is one person. So that's about a handful. You got one there. And I always put the second one bigger because it's always better to have more than less. And what you need to remember with rice is it might not look like a lot, but rice obviously when it absorbs the water expands and gets bigger. So there's more in there than you think, and plus the chicken and bacon makes it more dense. I feel like I don't know, I feel like I'm on like a cooking show. This isn't a cooking channel, it's just the amount of requests that I got to do this, and I said that we had a deal in my last video. If we smashed 3,000 likes, I would do it. And we smashed 3,000 likes, so this is it. So there's the rice. I usually start putting the rice on now. What I've done is I've heated up a kettle, or already boiling. Come around here now. So what I've done now is I've got already boiling water all boiled up, and then I just put it in, turn it on, and then just leave that to go while I prepare the chicken and the bacon. So what you also do after you've poured that in, you want to fill this up again. You'll find out at the end why you fill up the kettle again, but you fill up the kettle one more time and then put it back on before you start preparing the chicken and the bacon. And you want to fill it up as high as it goes. You want to fill this up right to the top, put that back on, and then leave it to boil, and you'll find out at the end what that's for. But now, time to get down to the chicken and bacon. Alright, so what I do now is I usually use scissors. I think scissors are a lot easier, especially to cut this up for one person. What you want to do is, Jarvis, look at this. What you want to do is when you cut this chicken, you don't want to have chunks of chicken. I've seen a lot of you guys make this and tweet at me. You don't want to have massive chunks of chicken in your chicken, bacon and rice. You want it to be something that's like, it's like one thing you eat. You don't want to have the rice and then feel like the chicken is completely separate. You want it to be like one mouthful, one nice thing. So cut the chicken really small. It also means it cooks a lot quicker, which is why you can start doing this after you put the rice on. But yeah, just make sure it's really small. You guys see how small I'm doing it. There's literally no special way to do this. Like, you're just cutting chicken and getting it into a pan. So just cut this up really small, like you're giving it a haircut, my friend said, like that thin, or that small. Make sure it's really nice, really fine. And then yeah, once that's done, we'll move straight on to the bacon. Right, so now that is done, what you want to do is just obviously do the same to the bacon. You don't have to do it as small because bacon will shrivel up as well. So will the chicken, but the bacon does especially. So just cut up bacon, just cutting it up. You only need like 2 rashers, maybe 3 rashers or 3 pieces of bacon per person. For this sake, I'm just going to use 2. So after you've like chopped up the chicken, bacon and rice, make sure obviously before you start doing this, you wash your hands. And then after you like handle the raw chicken and raw meat, that you wash your hands again before you start doing any more, because you don't want to get any of those like rawness things on you that make you ill, I think. I don't know. Is that right? So now what you do is you put that on the hob. The rice is still going. You also need to get your butter. The butter's just to help it cook a little bit, so you just literally just want to scrape out a tiny bit. Just put that on the side, and now turn on the hob. Turn on the hob, there you go, now it starts to cook. Alright, so I usually would use like a normal spatula thing, but because Jarvis showed them around, like because our whole like kitchen is being redone, all of the stuff inside here, like all the stuff, all the tools and stuff in the kitchen, would usually be up there. I have no idea where they are, so I have to use a fork today just to, move the chicken around, just to make sure each side is getting cooked properly. But this is what it should look like to start off. You want to wait till you start seeing some white bits pop up on the chicken, and then it's going to be time to add the first bit of herbs. Your onion. Alright, so you want to take your onion, salt. While it's cooking, you guys see there's some white bits. Take your onion, salt, and just sprinkle a little bit, not too much onion, salt. You want to do the same with the basil on the chicken while it's cooking. Just a little bit of basil, not too much. And then also parts of the chili powder. And then also some of the chili powder as well, but also like not too much, because you do put it on again. This is just to season the chicken. Yo, what's up? Alright, so now you guys see the seasonings on there. Literally, I think it's pretty like straightforward. You just mix the seasoning up into the chicken, so it should start looking like a lot more like better colours. It should start smelling a lot nicer now, and you're finally thinking like, yo, okay, this is a dish that I'm gonna eat every day, which I actually do. Surprisingly enough, I actually do eat this dish pretty much every day after the gym. It's nice protein, carbs, all that good, stuff. It's good stuff for like not too often, but I use whole grain rice every day, which is a lot better. Like I said, if you're gonna have this every day, if you're someone that wants to have this every day, do not use white rice every day. You might as well just go the version up and use whole grain rice. Even though it takes 25 minutes to cook, it's a lot better off for it, I promise you. So now all we have to do is just wait for this and that to cook, and then I will show you guys what to do after that. Okay, so now, as you can see, the chicken and bacon is completely done, so you want to turn that off. If that even starts to look burnt before the rice is done, just turn it off, it will stay warm, don't have to worry about that. The rice is now nearly done. If you guys don't know how long the rice takes, it takes about 10 minutes. If you really don't know it's done, you can just try some. That's done. So now what we're going to do is turn off the rice. You guys can drain the rice off in any way. I'm just using a colander, really simple. You can use a lid. Just literally pour the rice out in there, and now don't do anything. Don't take it out of the sink. Leave it in there, and we're going to do something which you guys have probably never seen before, but I promise you this is really good. So now we're going to take this freshly boiled kettle of water and pour it in over the top. And you're probably thinking like, why would you ever do that, Kate? What are you doing? What you're doing now is washing out all the starch, all the stuff that makes the rice really sticky and not nice. You're washing out. If you look around the side of your sink, you can see, don't put the camera in because it will sting up the camera, but there's a load of white like water running out, and that's all the starch like running out of the rice, which you don't want to eat. Well, you can eat, but you don't want to eat it though, because it makes the rice a lot better, a lot fluffier, and like, I don't know, just a lot nicer in general. So now all the starch is washed out. Literally, all you've got to do is take the rice and just slam the rice straight into the pan with the chicken and bacon. And then now it's time to add the rest of the herbs. So the herbs we added earlier, just a bit more onion salt. Not too much more onion salt though, you don't want to have a lot of salt in it. Then more basil, just to get the rice covered in a bit of basil. And then you also just add a tiny bit more chili powder, depending if you like your chili. If you don't, then don't add a lot, but if you do, I do like my chili, then add a lot more. And now after you've done that, you've got all the flavours in the chicken. Now you're getting all the flavours mixed into the rice and all more of the chicken. And then you just mix this all up. And this is how I make it every day, guys. Look, we haven't been in, this literally takes about 10 minutes. It's like a 10-minute meal. All of you can make it. It's sick. If you make this, guys, if any of you are actually watching this video and you end up making it my way, tweet me a picture, okay? I'm gonna pick someone like the best person, that like the best looking one I see, and I'll send you some like G Fuel or something like that. I feel like doing this cool because it'll be like a fun competition, a little cooking competition. Just tweet at me with the best picture of chicken bacon and rice you have made. And then I'll pick a winner for it. But now, so this is looking pretty good. This is looking done. So that's literally it. There is nothing else to show, guys. So that is the end of the chicken bacon rice tutorial. So you've done that. Just put all the rice and chicken and everything from the pan straight into your bowl. Like I said, this is a person like a one-man serving. You can see it's a perfect one-man serving. Go straight up to the top of the bowl, and there you go. This is it. Oh, I should put this down there. This is it. This is the chicken, bacon, and rice completely done. Alright, I hope you guys all did enjoy that video. My brother is going to enjoy that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like if you did like this video. That would make sense, wouldn't it? But leave a like if you did enjoy the tutorial, anything like that. Subscribe if you're new. I don't do cooking tutorials ever. But this is just like a very special requested video. But have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in my video tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.